Hey everybody, it's Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette, and I am painting today in a collaboration with some fellow artists. A common canvas is what we are calling our collective, and we are in a pumpkin patch palooza. My specialty is paint pours, and that's what I'm going to do with this wood pumpkin that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it is a wood cutout. It's a nice little wood cutout, but it's fun, economical thing to do if you want to try one of these yourself. So let's get started. Again, this is a common canvas collaboration, and we are all doing our spin on pumpkins. Yes, I'm having issues with my voice. I do apologize for that. Start with a layer of white base paint. It is, my white paint, house paint. And that's what I'm going to use here. All right, so let's just pour it on here. Okay. All right, so now I've got my white on there. I'm just going to tilt. Probably should have diluted just a little more than I did, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I did a similar one to this in a Christmas in July collaboration on a wood ornament. So this is going to be good. It's not your average pumpkin. Oops. Let's get this here. But we've got 7 fantastic artists for you today in our playlist. The playlist is in the description, so you can check everybody out. But if you're watching from the playlist, it will just loop, which is fantastic. Gets you to see everybody without having to click and go anyplace else. Hopefully this will be an ongoing thing for us. Now I'm just spreading this paint out a little more evenly here. I do have it on a spinner and I could spin it out. Honestly, I think my paint is a little too thick, but we'll see here shortly. I should have diluted it just a tiny bit more, but I think it's going to be fine. I think it will be fine once we just get it all smoothed out. I have paint all over my phone. Give it a little torch, my kitchen torch, just to heat up the surface area and pop any bubbles that we might have in there so they're not rising to the top later and causing little pinholes. We don't want pinholes in there. All right, so I'm going to that we're going to use. I'm going to grab a bamboo skewer because I see a little chunk of something here. Goodness. Let's see how many times I can bump this camera. See, I've got a little bit of junk right there. We don't want that in our painting. All right. There we go. Now, I've got these fun colors that I want to do on my pumpkin. I have. These are MastersTouch paints, and this is Mandarin Peel, and they're already pre-mixed. Usually I do put it in a cup, but I didn't tonight. All right, I'm going to lose it here in a minute. Let's see, let's just pour right here. All right, so I've got that. Oh. Oh, you're like, why don't you tighten that thing up? But I have. All righty. There we go. Now I'm going to grab some yellow. This is Golden Sunlight, yet again, MastersTouch. Just going to pour it right along here. Come up here and get a little bit of paint there. Hate to be wasteful. Now I'm going to grab, this is another yellow, but it's Sunshine. Again, these are all pre-mixed paints by MastersTouch. Let's see if I just squirt it out, how that'll be. I do like using my little cups. I feel like I have a little more control of them than I do in this bottle. There. I might want to put a little more orange over here. We'll see in just a second. Now this is Powerful Pink, still MastersTouch. And now I have some Citrus Spray Green. I've not used this orange as a swipe color before, but it is making some pretty cells popping up there. And we've got all this. We're going to wipe that off before we swipe again. So we wipe, swipe, and then wipe. And I think let's try some gold. Let's just see what we've got here. I'm going to use, and this is also MastersTouch, metallic gold. Normally I would use white, and I may end up doing that. So we've got that on there. I'm going to start right up here and come right on down. Oh, I think that's even better. Ooh. Oh, goodness. I might end up with paint all over my phone. Sorry about that, y'all. But I do like the gold better, I think. Even though we've got some pretty cells popping up over here, I'm liking the gold and how those colors are shining through there. So we're going to use that again. Again, I'm just going to squirt on the back of my palette knife. And come right down. Just like that. I don't want to mess up right here. We'll come back to that. Might just be able to move it a little bit and get rid of that white spot. So just keep on, keep it on. This is looking so pretty. Again, we are in a collaboration. This is a playlist of 7 artists, and I do have the link to the playlist in my description. However, if you are just watching, looking mighty pretty with that gold. I love gold. Just making some beautiful cells over here. Pull it right down, right over top of my paint. Now, kind of a yuck spot right here. Apologize for sniffing. Gracious. Hoping this turns out without a whole lot of editing having to be done here. There we go. Let's get that on there. And again, I am using Valspar House Paint Semi-Gloss with MastersTouch pre-mixed paint pouring acrylic paint. It's looking fantastic. Better than I anticipated. It is amazing. Amazing. Let's wipe this off. Get us some more gold. Over here we did use the orange iridescent. I just think the gold is looking so much better. That's why I'm stopped using that. All right, let's grab right here. We haven't been yet. Again, don't want to dig. Just take your time. Going a little faster than I normally would. I want to come up here and get a little bit more on this corner. Goodness. Oh, goodness. Not going to be perfect. All right. Oh, they're right here. Right there. And I do have a lot of dots over here, but I think I'm okay with those. I think I'm okay with those big white cells coming through. I'm not happy with that right there. Okay. Now let's move it around just a tiny bit. Wipe that off. Lift her up. Give it a little tilt. I'm going to go tilt it off this way out the top because there's a lot of gold up there and that's just not as pretty as the rest. Just going to let it slide on up. It's hard to tell where I'm at here. I think I was prettier before I did that. So let's go back this way. So as it dries, it'll change up a little bit in its appearance. I think it is already looking amazing. This white over here, I don't know about that, but it's super pretty. And that's what I have for you. So we just put our base down, our different colors of pre-mixed paint, and then swiped with the gold metallic. And I think that's much better than the orange because there's a lot of white making its way through. It's a different kind of reaction. All right, we'll see how it turns out.